Barbers need to find new professions because an entrepreneur is not one of them. I look at the prices. Okay, man cut, $45. Cool. Man shave, the beard and all
nowadays.
that. Yeah. That was what? $40, $45, something like that. And then I go to the kids. $50.
That little ass bean head. If you're gonna charge me $50, for one, I'm not going. But dude, I'm not
tipping
fucking thing.
Thank
I ain't
you.
tipping already.
And I'm glad you brought that up because
What's going on, man? Welcome back. Blackstreet Boys Show, episode numero 147 on your as usual boy Brandon Keith. I got a range, but the man to my left.
You got your boy D Johnson, DJ Smooth, the man with the money, man. Y'all know what it is.
It's your boy Marshman and Menace and girl motherfucker Dennis. You know how we rock it, man.
Man, you already know who it is. The CEO, the prez, Rob, the guy, Rob philosophies, whatever you want to call me, baby. Let's get it.
Man, Patreon, Discord. We're going to every single week. Sliding that Patreon, sliding that Discord. We actually, we really in there, man. We streaming multiple times a week. We playing games, repo. We need like 2 more people to make 6. So if y'all want to hop on, y'all can hop on. It's a good time. We playing that. We starting our Marvel Rivals grind. We trying to go from scrubs to dubs. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get the dubs on Marvel Rivals and all that. And we got a cool community going on there already, man. Movie nights, stuff like that, hosted by Samaj. And man, we having a real good time. The Patreon's $3. You get the extra podcast, the live podcast. I mean, you get the extra segments every single week. You have things that have never been on the main YouTube page that are going to stay on the Patreon, and you help support the show. You guys don't have to do it, but we very much appreciate you guys that do it. And man, it's another week, and we already got to get straight to it, man. Mm-hmm. Now, y'all already know what I'm about to bring up. It might be in the title of the video, in the podcast episode. I don't know. We'll see. But big trend's been going on. I say trend. I don't really see anyone else trying to do this, but like, there's a big conversation going on around this guy named Ashton Hall. Now, I don't believe I even need to bring up any visuals because, I mean, his one Twitter video alone, just on his own account, has 733 million views just on his account. That's not even considering all the other people that have reposted it and talked about it. And y'all know this man has like probably over 10 billion views on all his videos combined already.
Who's this guy?
It's Ashton, big beefy. You ain't seen this dude that be dunking his face and all in the ice water multiple times a day?
Yeah.
And he wakes up at like 3:45 in the morning.
That nigga, yeah.
Rubbing banana peels on his face and sprinting. And it's very strange stuff going on. But yeah, man, if y'all don't know who this guy Ashton Hall is, that's what he does. He does the morning routine things. That's what's really blowing him up. And it's made a big conversation. And some people are frustrated. I don't really understand that. Other people are just making fun of him. I do understand that. And yeah, man, it's been a real interesting conversation. You got a couple people trying to copy him too. Mm-hmm. This one big black ass dude, he's trying to do the same thing. Very strange things going on. Like he got his wife, not Ashton Hall, but the other dude that was trying to be like Ashton Hall got his wife bowing down to him when he enters the room and shit in the video. It shit don't make no damn sense. And they all big, beefy, burly ass niggas, and it's just annoying. Mm-hmm. I can't stand these big burly ass niggas.
Bars, man.
I'm just trying to say, they be on here, they in there dunking ice water, lemon ice water all in their face and shit like that. Built like silverbacks, rubbing banana peels over their face and shit. All for what? All to do what? Answer emails. Do this. Big as hell for no damn reason. Big as hell for no damn reason. They big as hell. They built like goddamn silverback gorillas, rubbing banana peels on their face. You would think like, what did they do? Maybe they work a construction job. Maybe they do like weightlifting competitions. Maybe they bodybuilders. Maybe they doing whatever the hell, wrestlers or something. You know what these niggas is a lot of the time? And 10,000. It just don't make no damn sense. 10,000. 10,000. Why do you sound like that? Have you heard his voice?
Yeah, I have. She's crazy. She's crazy as hell. He sound like
It's not what you would think.
He sound like a nerdy,
it's not what you would think at all.
Or some shit.
It's not what you would think at all, bro. Yeah, bro. You think you gonna have some deep ass voice? He gets talking. Hang on. It's like what the fuck
it reminded me
on?
of that Grown Ups clip with the Super Jack lifeguard. Sound like a little pipsqueak.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
You know what really pissed me off about the trend though? Everybody else tried to start copying that. and they're clearly lying. Needs to get on the internet. Yeah, I wake up and do all this to my face, and I get my 5 a.m. run. Why are you big? Why are you big? This don't make no sense. Why are you big?
Yeah, man. It's just unrealistic. But I'm not hating on the dude. I think it's fun to make fun of him because it's just funny. Like, who the hell doing all that? But, in all reality, I see people like trying to criticize every little thing about it. And there's plenty of things to criticize. The fact that the niggas diving in the pool, getting out, grabbing the camera again,
Like,
just so
bro,
I get the shot. Very strange shit going on. I could not be that guy. But I see people hating on him, talking about, Ashton Hall, he wake up at 4 in the morning and he don't go to the gym, or he wakes up at like 5 in the morning, or he's like 5 in the morning. It's like a big 2-hour gap before he actually goes and he's at the gym. It's like, that's how I know y'all don't really be going to the gym for real, because who the hell just getting up?
Time to go.
Well, right, time to go. They can't even brush your teeth, can't wash your ass, can't do none of that. Can't just wind up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe read a book a little bit. He was watching his church videos and whatever, stuff like that in there.
Church videos.
Yeah, he's talking about like something about God's Lord. I don't know. I guess he watches services every day. I don't know. I don't believe everything he's doing.
Yeah.
But the point is, you're like, you got to wake up.
Yeah, the point is, this just further proves why I think all these niggas are AI, bro. How do you wake? It takes a minute to adjust to the atmosphere of when you wake up, man. Your eyes crusty, stuff not smelling right, your senses all out of whack. You don't know where you at. You don't know what time it is. You don't know if it's morning or night, especially during winter.
That's bars.
That's bars. Yeah, they need to stop hating on the man in that aspect, because it's like, all right, come on now. Like, he is making it like a bit realistic, relatively, to what the hell he doing, because there's some ridiculous shit going on. But he ain't as bad as the Drew Hall dude. If y'all, I forgot his name, but they just brought him back up because of like the Ashton Hall thing. That dude that go to Target and shit and pick up flowers just for himself. And
the Geach guy.
Yeah.
What?
The Geach. I call him a Geach.
What is a Geach?
A teacher?
A Geach? He's a real flamboyant man.
Okay. All right.
Call him a Geach.
Never heard of that one.
I never heard of that one.
You guys never heard of Geach before?
Y'all are Chicagoans? Y'all never heard of Geach?
We are not Chicagoans.
Well,
I'm not.
Chicago-ish.
I'm not.
Oh, well, DJ's definitely not. I know DJ's not.
Yeah, man. Not quite. Not exactly.
That's
I don't know all the little things, but okay, that makes sense though. I feel like I might have heard of that, but I ain't never used it before. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't give you the Urban Dictionary definition on that, but I've heard it before, and it's typically, referred to them.
I just couldn't do it. Man.
Why is it working?
I just could not be that guy. Why is it working? Because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so absurd. It's so outrageous.
Yes. Have you seen the video?
I've seen a few where he just puts his face in the water. The girl puts a tie around his neck, and then the video's over.
Yeah, it's just absurd. It's like no one's really
Who's doing that?
No one's really doing it. Niggas getting lemon water. I'm thinking like, oh, he's about to have a good detox. He got lemons, cucumbers. They cutting it up, putting it in the ice water. I'm like, oh, he about to have a good detox. Wow, his face is in it. What the fuck is going on? What is going on?
Niggas do anything.
That don't do nothing. It don't do, and the banana peel on the face. I was like, really, like, what is up with the banana peel?
Potassium on the face? Well, like, what is potassium to the face?
I looked it up. Apparently, it can help, like, but not significantly, though. There's no significant scientific research on it. They just doing this shit. But like I said, if it works for you, works for you. But why?
Banana peels
so
make you
emphasis
ashy.
on
I don't know why he would put it on his face.
No, it's supposed to like moisturize.
Have you ever peeled bananas?
Oh, so you had
in your hand? Okay.
That's what you did.
Yeah, how do you know?
I didn't know it was coming.
You peel bananas.
Banana peels on yourself?
No, I'm saying like if you eat bananas and like you hold the peel, and, like you eat. All right, pause.
King of the apes, folks.
Pause.
King of the apes,
pause.
folks.
But like after you get done and you throw the banana away, your hands be ashy after a minute.
No,
that's why I
just
wash
think
my
that's
hands right after.
I just think that's your hands.
Sounds like a lack of lotion, isn't it?
Okay.
He's talking about a lack of lotion. Yo. I mean, I don't eat bananas.
Nigga, that seems like a very like specific.
I ate a lot of bananas in my life.
Yeah, because
you might be allergic to bananas or some shit if bananas are making you ashy.
The nigga's already ashy, nigga. If the ashes had taken. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, it takes a while for the ash to expose itself. So, it just crept up on you real quick. You ain't see, maybe the lighting was a little dim. You woke up with the morning lights off. You don't really see it. You went downstairs trying to start eating a banana and saw your hand. It was
eating ape food and being ashy. That's a double whammy.
It ain't ape food though, man.
It's not ape food.
It ain't ape food. Great fruit. Top tier fruit. I eat bananas every day, damn near.
I'm sure you do.
What the hell is like? Come on,
DJ
man.
just
Gotta
has
be
the
a
taste buds of a stubborn 4-year-old.
Monkey business.
You can say it.
y'all crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man. You know,
But it's working though.
it is working. Yes, it's working. That's why I'm not hating on him that much. But the shit's still funny. The shit is still funny.
I mean, I wouldn't be showing the world
DJ,
that I'm.
He dunks his face in the damn ice like 3 times a day just to answer emails and talk on the phone.
I mean,
like, what are we doing? It's like that Kevin Hart bit all over again. Niggas built burly as hell just to work for T-Mobile and shit. Shit don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. Like, but you know, he's definitely making money.
definitely.
And he's doing, like I
That
said,
many views.
shout out to him for that. Because he's doing something that the vast majority of us are not willing to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I will not be that.
Shoot
dude.
up steroids. Next topic.
Yeah, it probably is. Anyway,
Possibly.
we can move on. DJ, what you talking about?
Since we're talking about malarkey, I found out that in Singapore, you cannot chew gum.
Why?
What? It's like illegal?
Gum is banned. Yeah, gum is banned in Singapore.
Wow.
The reason being is for cleanliness.
Oh, they sticking it everywhere.
Yeah, they
and shit?
said,
We probably should do that here in America.
I think we should as well, but not for that reason. I think a lot of y'all hiding the fact that y'all don't brush y'all teeth. Breath hide as shit. You want to just mask it behind gum.
Man, we had a homie,
That was bars.
we had a homie in middle school that definitely used to do that.
Come on, man.
That was bars.
We used to get on him about
Come on,
brushing
man.
his teeth, and he just started
Yeah.
chewing gum one
Yeah.
day.
I think that helped a lot of people, man, because they still got mints.
Mm.
Mints still work.
Yeah, they didn't think we'd be down in mints all day.
That's possible, but then you just look kind of dumb because
Pause.
you might as well at that point
Yeah, nah.
you might as well just use the mint toothpaste.
Facts.
I guess.
But some people use gum for other reasons, but most people use gum to freshen up that breath.
I just historically just liked the taste of gum. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's why
I
would
think
chew.
gum is rather stimulating for me.
Wow.
Mhm.
I
Especially
just
different flavors like the berries and shit like that. I
don't
don't
like
buy
that.
gum no more, but
I don't like that.
Yeah, I just like having
Yeah,
something.
I haven't had gum in please God. I haven't had gum in a while. I want to get that remineralizing gum.
who do I know?
The remineralizing gum. Y'all haven't seen
I
that,
seen
man?
it. I
What
seen
the fuck
it.
is that?
So basically, it has some sort of chemical in there that remineralizes your teeth, and it can reverse cavities and all type of stuff and strengthen your enamel. And it's a natural gum. It's like something made with tree sap, what our ancestors used to chew on. That's why we had stronger jaws back in the day, man. Yeah, do your research, do your homework.
Do your research.
Okay.
So with that being
Oh
said,
God, I know where he's going.
so back then they had stronger jaws.
That's what I'm trying to say, Ted. The peanut butter substitute.
You know, I'm actually really upset because I keep seeing that people doing the peanut butter thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought of that bullshit.
You know what? You know
Y'all
what's
been
crazy?
saying that? Where?
DJ, okay, so DJ sent me a video one day
Yeah.
of this girl on TikTok drinking peanut butter through a straw, right? And I was like, did my challenge work? Like I started
It had to have.
I had to really think. Someone had to have shown her our video.
Yeah,
Because
it had
no
to have.
one on the internet is just out here drinking peanut butter through a straw.
No,
Give me that
that's
button.
fact. That's-
Hit
yeah.
that button. Nobody's just doing that. I
Yeah,
did
man,
it.
they be taking our shit all the damn time.
No, that's facts.
I did
all
it.
the
That's
damn time.
facts.
I made it.
Bars, though.
It's
I made
crazy
it.
as hell.
Don't get no kudos, man.
No, it's wild. They make it like they make it a valiant effort to just not give us
Yeah,
no
for
damn.
real.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
They'll crop. We have the name of the podcast and the episode. They try their best to crop that shit. That's why I started putting this shit in the middle of the damn video.
Smart man.
You know what?
They're still gonna find a way.
We should host a Instagram live and see who can drink peanut butter through straws. You know, we should write that down somewhere. We should write that down somewhere.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Like,
I don't know how the results.
I'm not
of that.
opposed to it, but it just
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
see.
dudes.
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say it's gonna be a bunch of men pulling up.
Right.
They gonna try to beat your record, Brandon. They gonna try to beat your record.
I forgot he tried it.
What he say? The smooth peanut butter, man. What was it?
It was fat free.
Oh my God. I
It's
forgot he
last
tried
movie.
it. I
mean-
respect you for that though.
Oh,
Because you really did it because you wanted to know if it was possible.
Yeah, I want to know if it's
And I
possible.
can't knock
Like,
you
how
for
you gonna have
that.
a challenge if it's not possible?
Right.
If you make a game, you have the game testers.
Mm-hmm.
That's real, man.
I'll have to
I
tell
respect
And you
that.
also, in the process, found out that you got suckage, I guess. Brandon.
Okay.
He did also disclose
He
that
did.
information.
He did. He did.
I don't know what the button is. I was going to hit bars, but it just didn't feel right, man.
Hey, whatever your heart desires, bro.
Whatever,
Big dog.
whatever you feel.
Yo.
Bitch
But yeah,
ass
all in all,
niggas.
there's no gum in Singapore, and that'd be nice for the United States as well.
Yeah, we should probably ban gum.
Oh my
So
god.
interesting.
Rob, what you talking about,
It's
man?
not me yet.
Man, it's me, man. It's me.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my goodness, I'm skipping
That's
on again.
crazy,
Man,
man.
what you talking about?
So recently, I was on a witch hunt for a barber. Okay, I looked around on Booksy, checking prices. Work. A lot of Hispanics are barbers now, and I know they don't cut nigga hair. I'm sorry.
What you mean? A lot of them do, man.
Yeah, let them do.
It's just not their specialty on average.
They don't cut niggas. They cut Dominicans.
Okay.
Anyway,
Jesus.
that's bars. Anyway, as I'm scrolling through.
What's a finance-friendly gift for almost any age? The Brick Shoe by Kick Builds. They have lots of different shoes you can build, like the Chicago ones here. They also have Dunks and other Jordans you can build. Use the link in the description and you'll get an extra 10% off your order, making it even more finance-friendly. You deserve it, they deserve it, Kick Builds serves it, so go get it because these things sell out quick. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
Booksy, I see someone who has ridiculous prices. And this is what I mean when I say barbers need to find new professions. Okay? Because an entrepreneur is not one of them.
Okay.
Definitely not one of them. Okay. So I look at the prices. Okay. Man cut, 45.
Okay.
I said, cool. 45, cool. Man shave, the
Pretty
beard and
average
all
nowadays.
Yeah.
that was what?
Unfortunately.
40, 45, something like that. And then I go to the kids. $50.
Now that's ridiculous. That little ass bean head.
$50. And I
That
really
shit crazy,
I really
dog.
started to think, right? Okay, some kids are like, they might move too much, disability, all these kind of things, but okay, what are the chances of that happening? Because
He was fed up with them damn kids moving around, man.
Probably, more than likely. That's what I hear
there
from
is
all the
no
barbers.
fucking way.
Nah, but I feel like back in the day, that was like an integrity thing. Like you felt good. Like it was good to have somebody that you cut have their kid come in too. Cause back in the day, the barbershop was like the place for the guys
The
to be.
guy.
So I remember being a kid and my dad was excited to take me in because my dad hasn't had hair in a very long time. But he was still excited to bring me to the barbershop because he would always tell me like, oh, like this is where the men lay, you know what I'm saying? This where grown folk conversation happen between men. They can get away from their ladies, stuff like that, just break away from life. So I feel like as a barber, back then it was almost like an honor to cut the person
and I agree.
the kid's head.
Right.
So it's just like, dang, you gonna charge them 50?
$50. And then I started to
Different
think
time,
even
man.
more. I started to think even more. As a parent, okay, I know there are not a lot of smart parents nowadays, but as a parent, if you know that your child would not be able to sit in a chair long enough to get his hair cut, why the fuck would you send him to a barber?
That's bars. That
What? They
So-
just not supposed to get his hair cut?
Should give him his ass that Caesar.
Hey, and that's when that little nigga gotta go through the dad phase. Pops gotta cut the hair, bro.
That badass shit. Cut it all off. Cut all that shit
mean,
off. Don't waste no time about no fade.
one of
Don't
the
worry about no
other.
fade.
Yeah,
But see, but
He
I
gonna
didn't
stay
have
still,
that
no
problem
way.
as a kid. I wasn't squirming and stuff because I had the death stare.
Exactly.
like if you move, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So
Right.
it's just like I'm not gonna move then.
I used to hate getting my hair cut though. I didn't do the squirming and whatnot, but I had a sensitive left eardrum, man. That buzzing sound coming.
I feel that.
Get the
I feel that though.
What's up, going on?
I feel that.
Yeah,
Soon
crazy.
as they get right here behind the head, yeah, bro. I used to get that too.
Like, why you vibrating? Why the boy vibrating?
Why you shake it, nigga?
Oh my god!
But
yeah,
$50 for
Yeah.
kids?
Nah, that's absurd.
$50 for a cut is crazy, but you know what? They can continue to get away with that kind of stuff, man. That's a forever business that's gonna be in need no matter what.
Yeah.
And it all depends on what they provide. And they adding all this extra shit. Like, yeah, we filling up niggas' hairlines with black ink and we giving you
Y'all
hot
need to get
towel
over that.
treatments. Like, nigga, I just want my hair cut, man.
And you know what? As barbers, don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's nice to have those little things done. Kind of like some extra shit you don't really get done on the regular.
Separate package.
You feel me? But nigga, don't give it to me like I have to get that shit, nigga. Like that makes me not want to go.
Fact. But don't charge me for it at least.
Like at least don't charge me for it if you're gonna make me get it,
Yeah, for real.
nigga.
I feel like they shoot themselves in the foot though, because I talked to somebody who she has a son
Mhm.
and she takes him, but he charges her like 15 for child's head.
I
So
don't know,
she
that's enough
knows
nowadays, man.
she knows that her child will squirm. So on purpose, she will tip the hell out of the barber.
Okay.
So she'll give him like 20
Okay.
as a tip on top of the 15.
Okay.
So my point is, maybe not everybody looks at it the same way I do, of course. But if you're gonna charge me 50, for one, I'm not going. But two, just in case I find myself in there and just having to get that haircut, I'm not tipping.
Thank
I ain't
you.
tipping already.
And I'm glad you brought that up because, okay, how I think barbers need to be priced, right? I think the best price for a barber is always going to be between $35 to $40. That's to me. That's always going to be the best price.
With that.
That's to me. That's always going to be the best price. Okay. Now, I can tip you. You know, if it's 35, I can tip you 10 to make it 45. I might do that sometimes. You really give me a clean cut, I'll give you a 10.
I feel that.
But if I'm already paying $50, you're not getting a tip.
Oh yeah.
I ain't, the way I look at barbers now, it's like restaurants. A lot of these fancy ass restaurants, or a lot of times the restaurants, they don't got no business doing this. What it say at the end of your goddamn receipt?
Gratuity.
Tip included. Gratuity already included.
Bars.
All right, the $50, that means gratuity. Gratuity, goddamn. Why the fuck would I pay you a tip when it's already $50?
That's bars.
Y'all can
bars.
Lick this tip.
That's
Trying to tell y'all, and shout out to my barber, man. Luis, fuck with you heavy, man. But it's already $50.
Shout out Vic.
Hey, man, y'all gotta tip y'all barbers, man.
Nope.
They taking good care of you. They transforming your life.
Rob.
They transforming your life, man.
Rob, shout out to you, brother. I'm glad that,
Somebody
it's nice
doing
that you doing it.
Right.
But
That don't mean you gotta do it.
It's already $50.
For real.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, this
In
shit
an
is
hour.
pricey. It is pricey, and it do take an hour for just the cut. But you
That's
know, you
$50
gotta
an
take
hour.
care. You gotta take care of your barber, and the reason why I say that is I done been through the worst. You know, hey,
Yeah.
Hey, the loft was rough sometimes, man.
The loft
You
was
gotta
rough
realize
sometimes.
that.
Bad barbershop.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't it just bad when your barbershop just fall off, nigga? Because you think like for 1 second, it's like, okay, my barber, okay, he falling off, okay, but this dude that's still working the same place, he gonna be nice too. You go to him, he good for a little while, then he fall off.
Start falling
and after
off.
that, man, you try to go to another, fall. You gotta migrate. Migrating barbershops is tough, man.
It is.
It's
Man,
fucked
you
up.
know what?
It's fucked
I
up.
feel
Y'all
like
wasn't tipping though, and that's my point, man.
I was.
That don't mean fuck my
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
up.
yeah. But
That's exactly
that's exactly what it is. Man, he
But
like,
that's
he like,
bullshit.
man,
That's not good service.
I'm putting in all this work. I'm being a fucking artist in my own way. You could at least give a nigga a tip
But
and
see-
nourish thy soul.
See, that's bad business though. Cause guess where me
Penis.
and Brennan at? No longer there. Guess where you at? No longer there.
Shit.
They lost the customer. And guess who
I
else?
mean, fuck
Guess who
my
else
shit
telling other motherfuckers not to go up in there?
If you need to make more money, raise
Come
your
on.
prices.
Yeah.
If you like, they not giving no, okay, raise your prices, see if they still go.
Mhm.
But it's like otherwise,
But
like you
keep in
pay for the
mind-
service.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, if you
pay
raise the prices,
$50 for what?
they
When
might
you,
not come
when
back.
you go on book, see what it say. What it say? You pay $50 for what? This service, okay, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It ain't about no damn tip.
Yeah,
Like,
no, hold on.
that's-
My logic is also faulty because I was still giving those niggas a tip and they were still fucking my shit up.
it's like you are man.
Crazy.
Crash out loading. Crash out loading.
Come on, dog.
Holy shit.
Nigga was not lining up the back of my head over there at the loft.
For real.
It was
Why
just,
the fuck would I give him more than 20?
it was just one time, he was
I pay for what I got clearly.
he was give me a fade and I just smelled the liquor on Ava's breath.
Yes.
And I just knew it was gonna be fucked.
Or
When you
like-
start smelling shit on your barber's breath, nigga, it's time to move on, nigga.
Yeah.
That's
Or they
some time to
taking
move on.
breaks mid cut.
Oh, hell no.
I can't stand that shit.
My barber used to smoke a whole black and sometimes a blunt in between my cut.
I like why? You couldn't wait till you was done? Come on, like,
There's nothing more. I can't stand that shit, bro. Barber get on the phone or something and walk away and be gone for 10, 15 minutes. What are you doing, buddy? Niggas have things to do.
that's what I'm saying. I already waited in the damn line. Man, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I left
some
the
shit. You still in line? Yeah.
It's crazy. But it is sad though.
They ain't worth a damn.
It is sad because like
Shout out to the good barbers.
Shout
man.
out to the good
you be
barber.
with them for so long
Yeah, man.
and just watching the fall off happen right in front of your eyes. It's like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
I gotta tell all the homies you ain't shit no more.
It's like watching ADs down.
Went from bringing people there to bringing people out of there.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's ball.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right.
It's what it is, man. Rob, what you talking about?
Oh man, you want to know? I just wanted to talk about the way that niggas can invade just about anything on the planet, man. You know, niggas are invaders, man. You know, breaking all the rules.
We are invasive. We are
breaking
definitely
all
invasive.
the rules. You know, being places we not supposed to be.
Definitely
man.
invasive.
And I got a little clip that I want to show. It's from a show called Breaking Nomics. Let's go ahead and roll it. Man.
Let's see, man. What's going on, man? I'm interested now. Excuse me?
Oh my goodness!
What, everybody? This is my son, Caden.
Is that bronze, baby?
No, he didn't.
Gosh, this daddy cannot be Amish.
It's a little darker than I was when I was a baby.
Oh, he's not great.
He said it's a lot darker than I was when I was a baby.
That nigga just damned the whole family. He damned the whole bloodline. Oh my God. Oh my God! CJ! CJ! Yes! I'm glad to see a nigga looking like CJ come in the room. Yes!
Oh my God, bro. When
You are the only nigga I know that would be in public with a wife beater on. So if anybody that's you, that would be you.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
man. I seen this shit and I just knew niggas was really an invasive species, man.
Bro.
Hey, niggas will fuck anything.
Bro,
how we get in with the Amish?
Yeah, how the fuck that happened?
Just a little history lesson on the
They got
Amish.
Tinder?
Just a little lesson on the Amish, man. Their beliefs are kind of crazy,
Nigga must
right?
be a sharecroppers.
They don't believe anything modern.
That's the only way they could have met.
Nah, man.
That's the only way they could have met.
She
bro.
had to have been hitting the
man.
farm one day. He had been driving past doing dumb shit and had picked up out of nowhere while she was on her own, man. Had to. The Amish people, man, they believe that black people are the devil. Really, that we are unholy.
Well, he rolled up in
I
there.
kind of want to watch the episode. I want to see how it ends.
He said they believe that black people are cursed people that went against God, right? So her doing that, she just damned her entire family.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they believe that we're the spawn of sin.
But
Exactly.
She, like,
I didn't know it was
like,
that deep.
Oh
she
yeah.
found like a whole ass CJ from GTA ass nigga. Like, God, like,
She went
for real.
You gotta remember,
God.
she went a whole life of no sinning. She just did the biggest sin
That's what I'm
she
saying.
could.
She watched her whole way up away. Like,
she did the biggest sin. She did her big one. Go ahead, girl.
Oh my God. And
Go
that's just
ahead.
it. The show's called Breaking Amish. And a lot of those people that are Amish, especially the younger girls, they end up finding themselves in some interesting predicaments. That's why that show's
So
I
in
understand.
in their culture,
understand why.
when you get to the age of, I think
Amish
it's either
seems terrible.
16 or 18, they let you for one night only, or I think it's 2 nights, one or 2 nights only. You get to go out and experience the modern life, modern people life, and you get to choose whether you want to stay out there or come back to the Amish life.
How the fuck would you go back?
Just 'cause you already
that's
know.
all they know. Yeah.
That's all they know. So a lot of them do end
Like,
up going
that'll
back.
be
The people who
enlightenment.
don't, the people who don't go back, they're pretty much disowned, banned, can't come back. So I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know how she got out of being banned, because coming home pregnant, she probably snuck it in pregnant.
Wait. But this is hypocritical as hell.
Yeah.
You Amish.
Yeah.
How the fuck y'all niggas got a TV show? What the fuck going on? Y'all niggas got cameras and some more shit there, bro. Y'all sending ass anyways, hypocrites. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Let the niggas rise.
Ezekiel was over there tweaking.
Yeah, fuck
Low-key
it.
got
Might
him.
as well.
He low key got
Can't be
him.
doing all that shit. You got
He
cameras in your
low-key got
crib.
him.
So they fake Amish.
Fake ass Amish.
They really Mormons.
The
I
Amish
bet.
nowadays, they not really about the shit. Clearly,
No.
we see him too much.
They not locked in, man.
We see him too much. They
Hey.
supposed to be gone.
You only
Like, we
know
not supposed to
someone's
see them.
Amish for when they start carrying that horse and buggy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
man. Yeah, you
I'm
know.
telling you, man.
Man, have y'all
But they
ever
be
seen
having
any?
cars and shit.
So
They not committed for real.
So driving to Texas, I want to say my junior in high school, we drove past. It had to been the Amish people because nigga had on one of them hats.
Okay, yep, I know what you're talking about.
I saw him in Walmart.
You're lying.
No way.
Back
Yeah,
when
there's
I,
Amish here in Romeoville.
yeah, back when I used to
Really?
work at the Romeoville Walmart back in the day.
Where
the fuck are they?
They
See,
popped
that
up in
fake
them,
ass Amish. They not Amish, man.
They popped up in there,
They
man.
they Amish for real. Like they Amish-ish.
That shit was
Nigga,
crazy.
ain't- No, bro.
They had the whole suits. They had on like the clothes and shit, everything.
That's some bullshit.
Them niggas some reenactors.
They did that, but they drove to
Yeah.
Walmart.
Possibly.
They drove to
They
Walmart.
were-
This is an Amish community not too far. I think it's a place called Arthur or some shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
Arthur.
man. Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We should go over there
Hold
and
on, bars though.
we should go over there with a bunch of black men and see if we can invade.
Amish lifestyle.
Oh, they don't like. Oh, that's bars. You got me there.
Amish.
I forgot about that part.
That lifestyle is stupid.
I think
And
we
they don't
should.
be committed for real. At least they can do is fully commit.
We
They
should.
still be driving and they got cameras in their crib.
I know niggas that want
They
to
be
go meet
sneaking
them.
all fucking niggas on the
I
low.
know a
like,
lot
come
of
on,
niggas
man.
that might want to go to the Amish land and go meet the Amish people. We should go
Meet them or live there.
meet them. You know, maybe spend a day with the Amish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I would.
And he'd be like a little celebrity in there.
Ain't doing that bullshit.
But yeah,
Yo,
no,
I
definitely.
remember the Amish.
Yeah.
you
I'm
want me
telling
to
y'all,
really-
man. I saw him.
Yeah, I seen the Amish, but he was driving a car. He
He's not Amish. He
Yeah,
has
one
to
of
be
them-
on a horse.
He had one of them weird ass buggies. It was green. I was looking like, nigga, you
Ezekiel was cheating.
Someone was
They
cheating.
be cheating.
Somebody was cheating.
But you know,
God.
speaking of niggas,
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
What a segue.
here we go, man. You know, we all know the YNs, young niggas, you know, etc. But I don't know if we really like put like an exact like what is the start and what is the end of the, you know what I'm saying, the young
tiers.
nigga age group. But you know, I feel like there's sub tiers of it. You got the young niggas, but I feel like we are not really talking about the group that we should really be afraid of, and that is the young nigglets. That's what we should be afraid of. The age 13 to 17. Once you see a teen in their name, run away, nigga. You can't go to Popeyes in peace. Nigga, I rode up to the store one time. I saw like, it had to have been like 10 teenagers, black as hell.
Black as hell.
Walk out that motherfucker. I'm just like, oh. Me and my homie like, oh, nigga, let's wait until they leave. Until they leave, bro. And they probably wouldn't have done nothing, but it's just like, I'm just not, something about it, just I just ain't comfortable. Niggas had on shiesties and shit. I just like, no, man. I done hooped with a couple of them. I'm like, no, but I don't know what y'all be on outside of the basketball court. So I don't even want to fuck with y'all
Yeah,
for
I
real.
mean,
They don't
anybody
give a damn about nothing.
born from 2005, 2006, 2007. Them the young niggas, man.
But some people would say that we are categorized as young niggas. When we linked up with the Crash Dummies, they was calling us young
Yeah, they was
niggas.
calling us young niggas, yeah.
No.
You know, we just 22, 23 and shit like that. You know,
So-
but like, you know.
I feel like we aren't young niggas though. We have different mindsets.
We a different type of
different type of timing.
Yeah, man. First of all, I'm not the nigga. I was want to get that off the bat. I'm not a nigga. But if you
Definitely
want
a
to just
nigga.
group me in there, okay, one could debate. Sure, we'll
Nigga,
agree with that.
nigga tendencies.
You know.
You exhibit nigga traits.
Yo. Oh no, that's a good one.
Okay. I don't even know what the fuck I was going no more, man. I was just fucking bombarded with this shit. It's all right though. No, but we different though. There we go. Yeah, we different, man. And we suburban dude. But actually, that's not saying that much because a lot of these young niggas, they be from the burbs,
Facts.
and I just don't understand what the hell's going on.
They're heavily
Yeah,
influenced.
yeah, bro.
by the
They be
pop
on some
culture.
bullshit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is the music to blame? Is it
Partially.
really?
At this point, I blame the
I
parents.
think. Okay, yes, but okay, sure. I feel like it's 50-50.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's much deeper, but the music definitely plays a big role. You know, we see it in the people like Juice are talking about doing drugs and all that, and then bang bang shoot a nigga.
I feel like it's 60-40 in the favor of the rappers.
Do it matter?
Yes, because I don't feel safe at Popeye's Chicken no more.
No, I'm not talking about for that. I'm talking about in general for like when it comes to
Who's blaming somebody?
Yeah. Do it matter what the percentage is? We know the culprits. That's all that matters. We know wrong. We know wrong. Shit. Did 12, 10, 25,
I don't
75?
know,
Who gives a
man.
damn?
I'm not taking music as an excuse no more because my mama will whoop my ass.
Oh, that's real though.
Yeah.
That is real. But that's the thing. That's the difference. We just said the parents ain't worth the damn either. Your parents worth the
But
damn.
I
They
feel
whoop
like
your
it's
ass.
60-40, man.
Yeah,
I feel
man,
like it's
definitely,
60-40.
definitely the music play a big role. My dad
It
always told me
does.
when I was growing up, he literally told me when I was like 8 years old and I really started listening to rap music and shit. He was like, you got to differentiate this between this and the real world. This is not the
Right.
same. Bang bang shoot a nigga is not your reality.
Right,
Nor
but
should you want that reality.
right, but you are assuming young brothers, the YBs.
The YBs.
You know what I'm saying? but you understand, he was not young. Rob, even as as angry as a little kid, this motherfucker was. This man was still not, even with all of that, this man was still not a young niglet. He was not the young nigglets. They're not trying to hear none of that. They would never. You seen the episode of the Boondocks? that kid is saying, I just want to go and do hood rat stuff with my friends. That was a real kid.
Yeah,
because his
Oh, yeah.
grandma
That was
didn't.
a real kid.
That's because his grandma didn't tear his ass up.
Listen, no, man. I just, you know, you could say that's true, but that kid was evil. Like, I don't
Oh,
think,
for
like,
sure. Lamilton?
I don't think no matter how much discipline you had, that kid was still gonna be fucked up. That kid was still gonna be fucked up. Some of the kids is gonna be fucked up. And if that case, maybe they don't care about their parents because, like, it gets to a certain age, like, oh, my parents lame. I like these rappers.
Yeah.
So, like, they doing what the rappers doing.
Whoop his ass.
So
Don't do
okay,
that so much before
Whoop
you
his
be
ass.
pistol whipping your ass in retaliation,
bars. So in turn,
or somebody else in retaliation.
do we think the Scared Straight program helped?
Yes. I think
Maybe
we should bring it back.
No,
I think we should bring it back.
It was made a joke of. What do you mean?
Yeah,
No,
it's just
bring
it's
it
got
back.
Funny.
It did get funny. It got funny.
Bring it back.
Because they were
just got
scared
funny.
straight.
It got
They were
funny as
scared
hell.
straight like 3 out of the 12.
But here's the thing: them prisoners, they was in there fucking around the whole
Yeah,
time.
definitely,
but
definitely.
They was saying shit like that's just like.
But you have to
it's like, all
remember,
right, nigga.
you have to remember,
It was
there's
like- it
still
was a few.
there's still scrutiny that came behind that. A lot of the kids that went in there super tough and they got made fun of and bullied by them by them guards and shit.
It did humble their ass a little bit.
Niggas got humbled. Niggas got humbled.
Yeah,
You're on
but-
live TV and
but
niggas are talking
I-
about
but
you wearing a
what-
pink shirt.
But what is
Wearing a
really?
pink shirt.
But at the end of those shows, they kind of gave like an update on certain things.
Yeah, most of them were still bad.
Most of them
still
so bad.
trifling
Yeah.
ass nigglets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and,
Come on.
and at that point they were just meeting the next element.
Yeah, nah. See, that's just it though.
okay.
It was
Well,
it was ineffective.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
the thing was,
That's a good point.
Look into
it
the
wasn't
future.
it wasn't done conducted properly, man.
True.
They was in there with inmates just doing whatever. And I remember one specific episode, this big, burly, fat black dude walk up to this little white boy.
Wow.
And he put some Kool-Aid on his lips.
Yep.
He was like, boy, I kiss you, boy.
That shit was insane. But stuff like
freaky ass.
but Rob, you gotta remember shit like that probably scarred the fuck out that little boy.
That
That's
shit's probably
possible.
effective.
That's different bars. though.
That scarred the fuck out of
That's
him.
definitely
That was what I said. They had a few that was like,
What if we were in? Or, okay, what if we were like 15 and we got sitting there and some big burly ass nigga put
Draws would have been soiled. Come on.
Not gonna lie.
Would have been
But think if you
soiled.
already seen the Boondocks at that point.
yeah.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie,
so I
I
feel like-
still would have been pissing on myself.
No,
Yeah.
for real.
probably. Yeah,
Because like,
depending on
because there has been episodes
But
where
they
kids
gotta
get
be
abducted.
but they gotta let you get. They gotta let them not. They gotta be rules, but I don't know. Certain mates gotta be allowed to like shake them up a bit. Like,
Yeah.
you grab them, start shaking the shit out.
Yeah.
Because like the one where like the little kids sleep in the cell and then they just open that motherfucker and they just have a bunch of motherfuckers
In there.
and he just sitting on himself screaming. That was so damn funny, man.
But then,
I think the problem with that is I think the Scared Straight program isn't bad. I just think the cameras fucks it up
facts.
because now if
They
the
get performative in that.
right, right, the inmates know. Motherfucker talking about Kool-Aid
say,
on
you know
lips
what
and
he-
kissing. Like, what's fucking happening?
You see where this peanut butter go?
Yeah,
and
like,
this jelly
bro,
go? You
like-
wanna know where it go?
Like, what?
you wanna know where
Like,
it go?
motherfuckers is performing now.
Because we
Like,
ain't making
yeah.
no sandwich.
But I feel like if they just did it without the cameras,
Metaphorically.
it might be better. I don't know. But that is what the hell do we do for these motherfuckers,
The
man?
young nigglets?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
there was that
Just hide
little
your
white
kids,
boy.
hide your, you
that
know what
was
I'm
in
saying?
there.
Hide everybody. Hide everybody, man.
There was that little white boy.
And
who-
they intricate. They
brought
getting
him to a
smarter
cell.
too.
Oh yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Go ahead,
The young niggas of the past, they weren't because this not gonna act like teenagers been doing fucked up shit for a long time. But the young niggas of the past, they weren't doing as intricate shit as these motherfuckers right now, bro.
Chasing police.
I saw these right, and like it's getting advanced. Like they'll shoot your ass. They find a new shit to shoot your ass over, nigga. Go to speed limit, motherfucker. Otherwise, we'll shoot your black ass. You know it happens. That happens. In videos,
Facts.
motherfuckers do that.
Facts.
You might think like, oh wow, police in the community. Okay, no. These niggas can't drive in the first place. It's fucked up. I saw them
That is
rob.
pretty
I saw
nuts.
them rob a car dealership. Very intricate. It was like,
Oh yeah, we said.
yes.
I mean, I seen a video.
They advancing.
This dude was he was talking, or, you know,
the
he was having a
generations.
little debate with transgenders, and I guess one of them went over to go argue and fight with him. He went back and got a bunch of young niggas,
See,
and the young niggas was defending him. Young niggas just needed to find a fucking reason.
Jesus.
They just needed a reason.
Jesus.
yeah, it's crazy as hell. DJ, what the hell you talking about?
All right, man. I want to just see what y'all say because I'm very
Okay.
interested.
All right.
Could y'all sit in silence for 2 days? But I'm gonna put some rules on it. You can pass gas, even though I wouldn't recommend it because you
I'ma
know,
laugh.
Yeah, right. You're probably gonna laugh,
I'm
and
gonna
laughing
laugh.
is prohibited.
Damn it.
You can cough, only if it's necessary though. Don't be trying to just weird shit like that. You can sneeze because that's a bodily function. Laughing ain't no laughing, no speaking. You can breathe, of course. Burping, yeah, well, we'll let that slide, even though you can force that. But can you just sit in silence for 48 hours for $1 million?
Yes.
Oh, for
No.
a million on the line?
Mhm.
What?
No.
Cake.
No.
No.
The average human is going to tweak the fuck out within the
you'll
first
go-
24.
You'll probably go
What?
insane.
You just can't make sound, right? That's it?
I can still think to myself, man.
Still think to myself, I can put some fucking mouth. Nah, I can't play the video game.
You can't play the game.
Oh, you can't do
You
shit.
can.
No, you can't do shit. No.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, okay. So you just gotta
down?
sit in the room.
Yeah.
You gotta sit in the room for 48 hours,
Yep.
unable to move and unable to
$1 million.
speak.
See,
I mean, you can move in your room, but like,
You can't make no sound.
yeah, no sound.
What you mean no sound? Wait, so why can't I play the game? I'm not making no.
Nope.
I'm not making no sounds.
Can't
Like, for
make, no,
myself.
you gotta
Nah,
sit in
nah.
complete silence.
Yeah, because that's gonna give your brain something to do.
What?
The goal is to have you quiet and in your brain.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this makes me think
okay,
about when
well.
I used to do dopamine detox, right? So no game, no TV, no sweets, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. So basically, you're supposed to have just you in a room, unable to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you have wait by yourself?
By yourself.
By yourself.
Damn it!
Don't
I'm
say.
gonna ask if you have sex.
Nope.
This man funny.
You go insane.
Stupid.
Within, I think within 8 hours or something like that, you start to tweak out some shit like that. I don't know.
I'll be
I
dangerous.
wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's a dangerous.
A lot of masturbation be going on depending on who that is.
Oh,
I ain't
bars.
gonna laugh. Bars.
Oh my god. Hey, one thing we said before,
Come on, man.
motherfuckers gonna goon.
Right.
You give them the,
What?
you give them the
Don't
chance
put
to.
in the
they
bottom
go-
of
Man,
something.
as
You
long
got-
as
you got
there's
towels
meat-
in your room, nigga.
Mm.
As long as there's
You got
meat,
towels in your
For
room.
your
It's
sake, I'm
gonna
gonna say
get
no.
me.
We talking about for your sake, I'm gonna say no.
You assume I'm talking about me.
You just said that's what you was gonna do.
No, I said depending on who it is, gonna be a lot of masturbation going on.
He did say
I ain't
that.
But I feel like
necessarily
you
saying
were saying
You
that
were implying you.
Right. You were implying yourself.
You're implying you.
Why we all gotta go back to me, man?
You
Talk about other
said it.
people.
I mean, shit.
Supreme Gooner.
Yeah, you know, what's understood doesn't have to be
Y'all be doing
explained.
the
You know.
most, man. Stop.
Either
Don't
way.
stop painting that narrative, man. Don't do that. Don't aid that narrative.
Man.
Don't aid that narrative. I ain't no dancer.
Speaking of
I have
gooning,
sex.
man, that's crazy. Speaking of gooning, man, internet needs some revision. I believe the internet needs some auditing because breastfeeding videos are on TikTok, y'all. They're on TikTok. They finally made it.
I mean, they've been
What?
there.
No, they've
They've been there.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've been there for a
oh,
long time.
I finally started seeing a lot of them, and I'm not understanding why.
You searching
Yeah,
it
they
up.
on YouTube.
I wasn't.
They was
You
on
searching
Vine.
it.
I wasn't.
Yeah, everywhere.
I wasn't. It's
Technically-
these weird it's these weird
UG,
like
ultimate gooner.
Taiwanese and Taiwan bitches just
Oh my
breastfeeding
gosh.
on TikTok. I don't understand why. Why is
Supposed
that
to be
even
like
like
an educational
There's
video.
Japanese
Yes.
and stuff too.
Mhm.
That makes
Yes.
sense. Yeah, because otherwise they can't show that.
But he
type of
clearly
stuff a lot
been
of
watching
times.
it long enough for it to keep
Well, no,
coming
this
up on
can't
his
show
feed.
no?
He
No.
clearly been watching it long enough
No.
for it to keep coming on his feed.
But that's not the
It's been on your
problem.
feed multiple times.
Not in one week.
He about to lie. He about to lie.
Not in 1
He-
week.
he know he about to lie.
Not in 1
He
week.
know he
You
about to
watched
fucking
it.
lie.
You watched it.
Right.
You
I mean,
watched it.
I looked at the
I watched
comments.
them all the way through.
I looked at the comments. I looked at the comments.
bullshit.
I looked at the
Nigga
comments.
bullshit.
I looked at the comments.
You
The
watched it
comments
all
are
the way
funny.
through.
I didn't watch them all the way through.
It's all right.
But the problem isn't that they're on there. It's that the way they're being put on there. At first, it was just, the baby sitting there, suckling on one nipple. It used to be just that. Now they have videos that basically they squirt them in cups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're
So
squirting
he
them in
watched
cups.
multiple videos. He just told on himself.
I'm sorry.
He just told
I
on
think I missed
himself.
something. Wait, they're squirting the milk in the cup?
They're squirting in cups.
What did you think they was squirting the cup?
They're
Brandon?
squirting in Brandon. They're
I
squirting in cups.
Okay, wait.
I'm talking-
When we squirt, oh, they're there. Okay, the boobs.
Slow down. Visual is crazy.
Going very fast. Okay,
Um,
what's wrong with that? That sounds pretty logical.
I don't know if I was ready to see that.
You mean like you mean broadcasting on the internet?
I don't think I was ready to see that. Because I came a long way.
Was ready
okay?
to see it on TikTok at least.
I wasn't. I came a long way, right? So I remember the days when breastfeeding had just got popular on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Popular is crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, start blowing up.
Loopholes, dog. We ain't know about all those.
2009 to 2013 was
Yeah.
crazy
Hey,
time.
titties
Like
on
what?
screen.
Crazy time for you.
Like what? I
Crazy
did not know
time.
these things.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
apparently I
God.
wasn't the only guy doing that. I thought I was the only fucked up kid.
Oh
doing
no.
Mm.
Oh no.
I told you these motherfuckers
I
on a
like
different level.
movies.
They're on a different level. Of
I was
internet.
jealous of
Man,
some of the
it was
babies.
just popping up on the For You page.
No,
though,
no,
you know,
no,
the
I
Explore
looked-
page.
Either way, I look for it.
Well, I mean, those videos were got extremely popular during that time, so they was popping up with millions of views and shit. And I'm looking, titties.
I never saw that willingly, and it never popped up on my recommended after I watched them either.
They never popped on my recommended, but I was looking. I was looking.
Maybe they came up on my recommended after I searched.
This man's a fool, bro.
Come on, dog. We was making it happen.
But squirting in the cups on TikTok, but I can't say nigga on TikTok.
Yeah, fuck TikTok.
Yeah, fuck Jesus.
Sadly, didn't take it down.
Yeah, I know, bro.
They're
I was sad when it came back.
They're getting out of hand.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah. But shout out to the breastfeeding videos. That's very educational.
Depending on whose head is getting educated.
Movies make everybody happy.
That is bars.
It's true.
It did. I mean,
everybody, whether you're Republican, Democrat, boobies unite.
He never lied. Man.
Never lied.
Yeah, no matter. Black, white, Republican, Democrat, boobies.
Nah, the way that they go about those videos is kind of crazy. Because there's occasionally they'll just start off with the frame and it's just titty, and it's pre-sucked on titty.
I see nothing wrong.
It's pre-sucked on. You can tell because that motherfucker elongated, that nipple out there.
Oh my
God. No problem. I still see no problem.
Lord have mercy.
I see no problems.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you, brother.
Well, speaking of strange phenomenons, I wanted to talk about a strange phenomenon with men, and maybe you guys can attest to this a little bit. When I was a kid, and okay, y'all need to die. Y'all need to die. I said strange phenomenon. I said strange phenomenon
with men.
If you guys went through gay things, that was surfing around in your brains.
I don't know how y'all get to that. Man.
Anywho,
y'all childish. Y'all childish.
My God, man.
My man, bro. Somebody's funny as that. That nigga there, he said, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy hell, man.
Shit ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. Look. So when I was a kid, if I ever were to scrape my leg or cut myself any way, shape, or form, I never really took it too serious. I would go get some Scotch tape and a napkin, maybe, and I would just put that right over my cut.
Yeah.
And even to this day, when I cut myself or I scratch myself or I injure my hand or something, I never really take it too serious.
Okay.
But when I get sick, I'm the biggest baby on the fucking planet, man. Don't talk to me. I want my fucking hand held, and I want to be taken care of when I'm fucking sick.
Stop being a bitch.
Right.
Man, fuck y'all.
It smell like bitch in here. It smell like bitch in here.
Nigga, win.
Hey, get a load of this guy. Hey, fuck y'all.
Get a load of this guy.
I don't care.
This nigga,
Fuck y'all. I know plenty of niggas. I know plenty of
niggas. In your black ass.
Yeah, niggas put on this big show on the camera. Oh, I already know how niggas get, man. Niggas be down the camera.
I'm in a pistol. I said, God damn it, this a bitch.
Nah, I hate being sick.
Yeah, I hate
but
being
I never get sick, though.
But I
Worst
did
shit on the
learn.
fucking planet.
I did learn that when it comes to men versus female, when we get sick, it is harder on us.
You think so?
Yeah, we actually feel pain when we're sick. Like
proven?
Rob said, we feel physical pain, unsettling. You don't get comfortable when you sit down. You just don't feel right at all whenever you're sick.
I mean, nigga, that just sounds like being sick, nigga.
No, but you feel.
Like what?
I don't know how to explain it.
Everyone can
I don't know how to explain it. Like Rob said,
Nigga,
we gotta
you know
be
what, like
be coddled. Niggas gotta be.
No,
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I agree with Rob though. I agree with Rob though.
It's bars, though.
That is bars.
It's fucking bars, man. Because he's hopping on the bandwagon because y'all some bitch ass niggas.
I was like hopping on the bandwagon. with
I
niggas.
mean, like I said, for me, I don't really get sick. Now, if my ex told it, she would say that I was being a baby. But
so this nigga's being a
no,
baby.
I was not being a baby.
This is what I'm talking about. Niggas get
I
on
was
this
not
camera.
being a baby.
Niggas get on this camera.
I was just trying to go to sleep. And she said I was being a baby for trying to go to sleep.
Cap. See, that don't make no damn sense. It's missing holes in the story.
Man.
It's holes in the story.
No.
Ain't nobody calling you no damn baby for trying to go to sleep while you sick. That don't make no damn sense, DJ.
My ex said that she wanted to stay home to take care of me because I was being a baby. But all I wanted to do was go to damn sleep. The only reason I got sick is because I had to take that stupid ass COVID shot because my mom was tripping about me not being COVID.
And I guarantee this nigga DJ in there.
No, that don't even sound like DJ. No, nigga, I put the blanket over my head and I'm like, I'm calling out of work and I'm done. I'm done. See ya.
I can't stand niggas, man. Niggas love to cap. Everybody know they turn
you
to
was
a
over that bitch in the morning in the damn corner.
Everybody know they turn to a baby when they get sick, man. Everybody know they turn to a baby when they get sick, man.
Hell no.
And
When
don't
I
get me
was a
wrong.
kid.
Hold on. Dude, I think you guys are taking that at too much face value. I'm not saying I'm in this bitch crying, whining, doing all that.
Right.
But nigga, life fucking sucks and everything is hell when I'm sick.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make you a baby for that.
Yes, it definitely does. It's very babyish.
Why?
What do you mean?
Because you're not enjoying yourself at the moment.
Yeah, like what the hell?
You're a baby for not enjoying yourself at the moment.
Hold on,
I'm supposed to be happy while I'm sick.
It's not just in not enjoying yourself in the moment. It is a whole entire personality shift when you are sick. You're curled up in the bed. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to do shit. You're acting like a big ass fucking baby.
Your black ass had the chicken flu, nigga.
I don't think that's a baby.
I'm surprised you didn't overdose on chicken with your black ass shit.
Jesus, got you there.
Yeah, well.
You're a Popeye's native.
He has built a chicken grease immunity.
Oh my God.
Loki, what if they put you on a commercial?
They should. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, dress you up as a chicken.
That was whoa.
No. That's gonna be my normal black
would be
ass self.
Nah,
and I'll be
you'd be in a chicken sandwich costume or something, rubbing on yourself. Weird.
And then is the one lady still the spokesperson of Popeyes?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen her that much.
She's not in there as much. I hope she's still alive.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if she's eating.
I hope she ain't eating
if she's
too
for
much
Popeyes as much as she shows on the commercial,
I feel like she don't even eat that shit.
Probably not. She probably make homemade chicken.
good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
Did she have
Actual
auntie
black
elbows? I don't remember.
No, she's not big. For real.
Nah, she wasn't
She's not
big.
She's not big.
Wow.
I mean, you don't got to be big to have auntie elbows, though.
That's
You don't got to
true.
be super big.
That's true.
I mean, you got to, she had a little weight on her.
Yeah,
But she wasn't fat.
Yeah, she wasn't a fat girl, but she was a little chubby.
You
She was
used to have little
chubster.
wings.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The wings.
I don't remember her being that big though.
She wasn't big enough to have no auntie elbows.
I don't remember. I thought she was like relatively skinny.
Man, we need to put a picture of it now.
And why are we not? Well, you talk about me. I think we should be on the. Well, we talked a lot of shit about Popeyes too, so I guess that
That's
wouldn't work
true.
out.
That's because of the recent stuff.
Yeah, the Don Julio, that was powerful nigga.
Yeah,
shit.
right. Yeah, that's I remember.
Yeah,
her
she
being
not big at all. What y'all talking about?
Nigga, that ain't brain. That ain't brain hiding that
Oh,
shit.
Man, something wrong, man. This is
Niggas
altered.
can't be wrong.
This
Niggas
is
can't be
altered,
wrong.
man.
Niggas can't be wrong.
No,
They can't
this
be
is
wrong.
altered, man.
It can't be wrong.
Something wrong with this photo. This don't make no sense.
Oh, my
man, I
God.
remember her with auntie elbows.
No, man.
You would
she
think
was
of
never
Aunt
big.
Jemima.
Possible.
She was never big, man. She ain't no
Man, what year is this?
Nigga,
She look
that
older than
had to
that,
be
man.
that. What year is
Nah,
this?
what year is
She was
this,
older
man?
then. She was just that's her a little older.
And
Exactly. She would be skinnier older.
Not necessarily. What?
What you mean? Most of the black women in my family, when they get old, they get a little thinner.
That ain't the
Shit,
case.
that's
for-
it.
that's the case for a lot of them.
It's the other way around for me.
Oh God! But no, man. Wow, how we
Y'all
get to
5 minutes?
Popeyes? What we talking about? How we get to
5 minutes?
Popeye? Oh, I said chicken flu. Huh?
5 minutes.
See, you want some different
Nah.
shit.
You're
But, you know,
sick.
I ain't gonna.
You're sick. But I don't blame him.
This is not lip gloss. This is chicken grease, yo, black ass. Anyway, let's talk about this, man. Speaking of black ass motherfuckers, man.
Golly.
Kanye black ass
God.
dropped that. I don't know. Him being black has nothing to do with it, honestly. But anyways, he dropped Bully version 1 on YouTube for free, ski. Apparently it's a leaked version. Some odd knows about it. I ain't listened to that yet.
I
But
did.
what he dropped for the masses was the Bully, not vultures, thank God, not vultures, but the Bully V1, man. And y'all know we talk a lot of shit about Kanye on this show, and rightfully so. But I can't lie.
It's good.
Shit was solid. Man.
It's good.
I'm not necessarily happy to say that.
I sent it in the group chat. I told y'all.
Very conflicting, man. It's a very toxic relationship. Being, being historically a fan of Kanye's music is a very toxic relationship. It's just like it's like that one girl. She ain't good, but she got good coochie, man.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't my best way of saying it, but
Hey.
you know what I mean. Like
That's a good analogy.
But you know what I
Nah,
mean.
it's
It's
a
just
valid
crazy,
analogy.
man. Coochie's still good.
Yeah.
I probably still shouldn't say like that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, bars, though.
It's
That's
just
bars.
bars, though.
Yeah.
Bars, though. The music still. He still know how to make the damn music. I guess.
Did you hear the Tizo sample?
No.
You didn't hear that one?
No, I ain't hear
Oh,
that.
I gotta say that.
I ain't went on that one. That went on the Bully V1. But I will say this though, Kanye ass still falling off because he doing all these damn shenanigans and this and that. And you would think that when he finally drops his album, this would be like a lot of promo and people go out and listen to the album. It's on YouTube for free. It'll go watch it. Y'all can go watch it right now.
Right now.
And or listen to it right now. But yet it wasn't really like. It wasn't on Twitter. His name wasn't really trending like that. this and that, and it doesn't have as many views as I thought it would.
I told
have.
you, bro.
I'm just saying.
I told you what he
Just
has
like
to
all
do.
this stuff, it ain't really worth
Say
it.
that.
I told you what he has to do. Kanye, you have to slap a Jewish man on camera.
Right, man.
Bro. What?
We were all hoping you didn't say it.
He has to.
But we did
Gotta
bait
double
you
down
by
on it.
because we all got quiet.
clearly him saying that he a Nazi and this it wasn't enough.
You have to slap a Jewish man. At this point, you have to. So we have to really visually, like, okay, this nigga might actually not like these motherfuckers. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can be on the internet talking about niggas all day, but until you go out and slap.
It can't be Drake because he a fake ass Jew anyway, so he a fake ass Jew.
I didn't know that.
He's sending ass.
I mean, if he slapped Drake, nah, it wouldn't hold as much weight. He got slapped. I'm talking about long nose.
No, he needs someone with the yarmulke on his head.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Knock the yarmulke off.
My
and
goodness.
yeah.
Kanye be in a lot of trouble if you do that.
So
it is what it is, dog. But yeah, yeah, you know, it wasn't bad. You know, I still don't really have faith in the actual project that's maybe coming out. I don't know. It has a bunch of samples that are not going to get cleared. I highly doubt it. He don't got the same pool.
Kanye also doesn't give a fuck.
But he can't. But I'm saying, but he's not gonna be able to drop it on streaming platforms. At the end of the day, they have to clear that.
True.
So either way, we'll see what he does. But yeah, he's still bullshit.
Niggas gonna end up buying niggas discography.
Either way,
That's bars.
DJ, what you talking about, man?
I want to talk about, get you guys' thoughts. Why is there a different connotation between bum and homeless?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. And I've learned this by watching a lot of Vice TV.
Oh, Jesus.
And this is Vice TV. If y'all don't know who that is, he's a guy who goes out in different countries and places like California. He'll go out to Thailand and different countries and you know during. Okay, so he goes to Cali and he differentiates between bums and homeless people. Okay, now homeless people are usually dressed bogusly. I know that sounds crazy because bums you let me keep going, okay? Homeless people are usually bogus, live in tents, okay? And don't look like they bathe. Now, bums, somehow, I don't know how it works, bums will somehow have little pinches of money, have nice clothes, but will still live in a tent. I don't know how it works.
Interesting.
I don't know how it works.
Because I was just looking at I was just talking to some homies and shit. And it was like, yeah, you know, I saw a bum on the street. His ass was dirty and he was acting a fool.
Homeless.
But then I thought I had just seen a homeless video. Like, you know, the people where they like, you know, make you get real sympathetic for the homeless, trying to help them out and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is there such a difference? It's literally the same thing. They both don't have a home. They both live in a tent. But for some reason,
it's how they take care of themselves. It all comes down.
That's crazy, dog. Like
homeless people, they have no home. They have nothing to go to. They are not bathing. They don't give a fuck. Bums, they got something to go to. They just don't give a fuck about their life too much.
Bums got iPhones and shit with service.
Exactly.
It's like bums are clearly capable. Bums are clearly capable, you know? So it's just like a slap in the face for you to be walking out to me ask me for $20.
I bet a lot of homeless people might just came real bad down in their luck or drugs.
And you know what's getting worse nowadays?
Not bums just smoke weed. Bums just smoke weed. They don't do hard
who's
drugs.
Homeless, who's bums.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up.
So are you saying that the difference in connotation is necessary?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, bums and homeless is necessary to make that that discrepancy or make the you know what I'm saying, point out the differences because yeah, like I said, bums only smoke weed. Homeless people, they at least smoke meth or something like that. Now, like, it makes sense why you're homeless. But, nigga, you got on Jordans, you got an iPhone with service. Nigga, you smoke weed, but you don't got no place to stay. Like, what the fuck going on? The homeless person, I understand. I believe them. Crack. Crack, meth, crystal meth, crystallized versions of it. Things like that. Trank. Now they got the trank. You know, stuff like that. But the other people, I don't really believe them.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like, you don't have to be here.
I'm glad y'all answered that for me because that was definitely I was very lost.
Yeah, no, there's
because I always just thought it's the same shit.
Yeah.
A motherfucker with no home.
Yeah, man.
It's all.
And homeless people try harder to get money from people.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
Well, I was on the highway. I was coming back, and this man, he had a baby with him. But then I looked closer. I'm like, Nigga, he ain't got nothing in that goddamn stroller, nigga. He just had padding and shit in that bitch.
They would try anyway.
He tried to take the baby out and try to cradle it. He tried to best to not show the motherfucker off. Yeah, man. Right up there. Right up there down the road, man. I've seen that.
Yeah, man.
I don't like that.
I wouldn't say it's evil. It's just nigga.
You frauding people.
Tactics.
Bums will.
Yeah, I would still want to say it's
bums
evil.
will tell you they have bank methods.
Evil, you gotta be smart. That wasn't smart. He wasn't fooling nobody. He ain't get another dime.
I don't think you have to be smart to be evil.
Oh, you do.
Not really.
I feel like sometimes you gotta be a little smart to be evil.
Well, sometimes, yeah, for sure. But
Man, you got to be smart to be evil successfully.
Yeah.
not necessarily for that either.
How so?
Because when I think of evil, I just think of murder.
Okay, well, you're going to prison for life. I think
that doesn't make it not evil.
I think of evil as like serial killers.
No.
Getting away with
shit. You're right. You can still be evil, but like, I don't know.
I see what you're saying though. Like when it gets to the higher tiers, evil.
I think they're just stupid.
Exactly.
They're not getting by nobody. They're not fooling nobody.
I just think it's
to be evil, you gotta be successful.
Well, there you go. Okay, that makes sense.
You have to succeed in what you're trying to be evil in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
That makes sense. Yeah. Got me there.
A bum will ask you for $20 for a parlay and say it's gonna hit and break you off. That's what bums do.
At least
that $20.
And that's fucked up. At least the homeless person, was probably used it for crack or something like that. At least
it's going towards something.
Yeah, it's directly it's for directly something. You know exactly what you're gonna get.
Yo,
you gonna get your crack.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
You ain't your parlay, you ain't gonna get shit. You got nothing for that parlay.
That's bars.
There's some crazy ass parlay for like $2 million winning prize, but like you put 20. No, bro, he not winning.
So are you saying that if you were to give a homeless person some money and they went to use it for drugs, you would feel, what would you say, content with that?
Yes. Anyways,
at least I know he's homeless, and that's why he's homeless.
You also got to think about most motherfuckers. Like when motherfuckers be like, yeah, he homeless, he just gonna use that money to go buy drugs. Well, I was gonna do that with that money anyways. For most motherfuckers,
Bars.
Most of these guys one way, what I'm saying?
You got a point there.
Anyways, though, Miles, what you talking about?
How
much time do we have? Keep going.
I have done some more research on this Aaron the Plumber character, and I think we probably need more niggas like him.
Okay.
Now let me continue. Look in the day and age we live in now. Niggas are so quick to pick up that gun.
Pick up that blick.
Niggas so quick to pick up the gun. This nigga Aaron,
he throwing them.
The second you disrespect him, just throw the hands.
He put it up.
He'll tell you if he lose, he'll take the L. But nigga, you gonna have to box him again.
Right? Yeah.
One way or another. I'm okay with that.
I get it.
I understand.
I'm okay with that.
I understand. The nigga still shouldn't be famous.
No.
Very true.
But
just saying,
we probably need more niggas like him.
Okay. Well, as opposed to
right there, you go. Add that part
because you don't need to be fisting people either.
Oh my god,
wrong term.
Very wrong term. Very wrong term.
Wrong term.
Throwing hands.
Yo.
Fisting niggas.
I mean, it's not like he just fights anybody for anything.
Yes, it is.
No, he be having valid reasons, bro.
Sometimes they're valid reasons.
He be having valid reasons.
50-50 is not a good ratio.
But I mean, see, it's hard to justify the fighting shit. Everybody think this shit's still high school and you're gonna get in-school suspension. No, nigga, you're going to jail for assault.
Oh, exactly. But it's better than going to jail for murder. So I think we need to have
shouldn't go to be not in jail.
Alternative because we can go back to crack. So you can't just get straight out the crack cold turkey. You got to do other things.
Yeah, it's
other drugs, lesser drugs.
You got to become more reformed.
You're still high, but like you should not. You have to be in the worst.
If you ask me, I feel like the world went backwards. We instead of fighting, we went to picking up guns. We should
shooting to pistol whipping, then to hands.
Oh my god,
can we blame movies for that?
Maybe,
possibly.
Say hello to my little friend.
Well, I blame mafia movies for real.
Because there were some movies where we were told, like, put that gun down. Be a man.
Okay.
Use your fist.
Yeah,
I feel like there's not the time for that nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Most popular shows, you got 14-year-olds picking up Glocks.
Yeah.
I like to see a good fight.
It's entertaining.
It is very
You can stay and watch. Guns go off, you can't stay and watch.
That's facts.
You got to go.
That is facts.
Yeah, unless you're stupid. But
you're stupid.
It is what it is. Yeah, man. But Rob, we've had a lot of foolishness today. Take us out, man. We need some wisdom.
Oh, man. Yeah. I wanted to talk a little bit about rest and recovery. I was watching a YouTube video just recently, and it was a 40-year-old man who was telling the viewers about his life and his hardships in terms of trying to become successful. And he said one thing that he always struggled with was never giving himself a break and never allowing himself to rest. And I had just a little 1 or 2 lines about that. And it was rest to rise, to sharpen your steel. If you grind too hard, you forget to heal.
Mm.
Bars.
Yeah, man.
No, that's facts, man.
Just like a muscle in the gym, man. You can't keep on working the same arm 7 days in a row.
Man, you can't keep beating
Well,
that meat.
well,
Make it
like
work.
Quagmire.
You can debate that for some of these people on this damn show.
What?
Because
Oh, okay.
a few of these motherfuckers,
It's so stupid.
the way y'all was going in
Yeah,
this.
no, man.
See, they
Y'all
trying to bring
was-
this shit back. Like,
Nah,
yeah,
bro, nah.
I don't even know that. Shut your ass up.
The way y'all
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
I be
titties
in the
on-
gym, man.
Yeah.
titties on YouTube.
Where you at in the
and-
gym, man? I ain't seen you in a long
Nah,
time.
he just strengthened them fingers playing in his ass. That's what he do.
He said he's doing knees.
Show the motion pretty well.
Nope, you're not getting that one, nigga. But anyways, you can't all be the Ashton Hall and shit doing that shit, unrealistic ass shit. Let me wake up at 3:45 in the morning and let me go to sleep at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to grind and I gotta, everyone sees that goddamn the motivational videos where you guys say you gotta want to succeed more. You want to breathe and all this and like that's all nice to hear, but nigga, you also have to live and not die. Like you
Yeah,
gotta do
man.
things. We human. You gotta. Energy. You gotta refuel.
I'm unimpressed by these bodybuilders. Until one of these niggas start moving boulders, I don't think you're strong enough.
Facts.
Yeah. But man, everybody just need to slow down a little bit.
Yes, sir, man. But good way to end it out, man. We got a little more to go. You know what I'm saying? Sliding that Patreon if y'all want. We gone. Catch y'all next week.